Good morning, friends. How are you? How are you? I am still sipping on my morning coffee. It's pretty late though. It's 10. We went to Walmart. We got our supplies. We are doing some freezer meals today. We're focusing on breakfast and lunch. Our schedule here has changed drastically, and I am realizing that I could have some frozen breakfasts and some frozen lunches ready to go to make those times of the day a little smoother. I don't need them every day, and I don't need a ton of them, but a little variety just kind of help myself out when we do need them. So I've got a list. It's kind of a big list, so I'm hoping we can get through it all. First, I want to make some oatmeal balls because Amelia loves them. Super easy. They're very filling. I want to make some chocolate chip muffins. I want to make some banana bread. I want to make some chicken and waffles for our lunch idea. And if it doesn't work out to be lunch, then I have waffles for breakfast, and then I have chicken that I can do on a salad. So boom, breakfast or lunch. French toast for Amelia. She has just discovered the wonders of French toast and is obsessed. Egg sandwiches, buffalo chicken little poppables, pot pie poppables, chicken burritos, or turkey burritos, and then English muffin pizzas. So I have some stuff here that I'm going to use first, but we needed to go to the store to acquire a lot of this stuff. So let's dive in and get rocking. I also have my bread machine going. Where is it? That black blob. So that's going to beep at me here pretty soon. But I want to shuffle through bread as we're doing this. So I'm hoping that's one loaf. Maybe we can get 2 more done. Fingers crossed. I got lofty goals today. I got most of the groceries put away except for like the pantry stuff that I'm going to use today. So I just left those out on the table. But while I was doing that, I realized I did not put down barbecue chicken sandwiches for tonight. I'm going to throw that in the crock pot. And I also am going to make a taco mac and cheese. I don't know if that's going to get done today, but I'll have it in this video. But someone has told me that she wants to help. So we're going to make some more bread. You ready to help me make bread?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now can you shut the lid? Watch your fingers.
Mixing.
It is mixing. You like watching it mix around? Looks pretty cool. If we plan on eating dinner tonight, I need to get this crock pot rocking and rolling. It is already 11:30. I've got 2 very large chicken breasts. They're like kind of still frozen. Like they're defrosted, but like they're frozen enough that I can't separate them, if that makes any sense. So plan accordingly. Don't do this. You don't do this with chicken. You don't do it in the crock pot when it's still frozen. So don't do like I did. Have your chicken be defrosted. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna use the rest of this ketchup. It's probably like 1/4 cup. I'm gonna use a little bit of mustard. We're gonna try out some of this pickle seasoning, a little dill. I think that's gonna add some great flavor to this. The blend, salt, pepper, garlic, and to make it a little more on the barbecue-y side, a little bit of brown sugar. I do have some barbecue sauce. I just want to get this tiny little baby bit of ketchup out. So if it needs more sauce than the ketchup and mustard, we'll just top it with barbecue sauce on our sandwiches. So let's get this rocking. All right, friends, it's been 6 hours. I have had this on low and slow for the last 6 hours. I just used my tongs, shredded it all up. I added about a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce in here. I'm putting this down to just keep warm until we are ready for dinner. And here's how she worked out. We topped it with coleslaw, more barbecue sauce, pickles, and cheddar cheese. So good. All right, I have 2 recipes coming at you guys. They are both taco Mexican themed. So we're starting with the same base. So I'm just gonna do it all together and divide it in half. These 3 peppers, I need to chop them up along with that onion, get those sauteed. Throw in some ground turkey. We're gonna cook this all up. For our seasonings, we're gonna do a taco seasoning mix and some garlic. We'll taste it, see if it needs salt and pepper, but we're gonna cook all this up, divide it in half. Half of this is going to be the topping for a taco themed macaroni and cheese with some protein pasta. And the other half is going to be some burritos. And into that mixture, I'm going to add in some diced potatoes just to kind of bulk it up a little bit so it's nice and filling. So I have my 3 peppers and my onion in this big ol' pot cooking down. I'm not going to cook these all the way like 100% cooked because I am going to cook the meat in this all together. So I'm going to cook these about half the way, maybe 3/4 of the way through. So they still have some texture, but that if they keep cooking, they won't be mush. So we're about halfway on those, and then I will throw in the garlic, the taco seasoning, and the turkey. And just like every macaroni and cheese, the first thing that you do is cook up your pasta. So I have a pot here coming up to a boil to cook my noodles. Woohoo! So in my cheese mixture, I have a lot of cottage cheese. I think it was like around 500 grams. I don't know what that is in ounces, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't think to look. A few of the Laughing Bell cow cheese wedges. I think I have 5 in here. And then I put in 2 big scoops of Greek yogurt, probably about a half a cup or so. This is real full. I'm hoping my Ninja is powerful enough to mix this up. But then I am going to use some taco seasoning to season it. In the turkey mixture, I ended up doing 1.5 packets. So I'm going to put that half a packet in here to season the cheese mixture. I know Ninjas are expensive, but this is why I think the good stuff is worth it if you have the means. This blender just destroyed that mixture, and it was so thick and so full. It is so smooth and perfect. It's like the most perfectly smooth consistency. This blender's a lot, I know it is, but if you have the means, or if you're really thinking about it and you're not sure and you're on the fence, I recommend a Ninja. They work so well. And the taco meat is all done. We have our peppers and our onions all cooked. The meat is all cooked. We threw in the garlic, and we ended up throwing 1.5 packets of taco seasoning into this huge mixture. So this is all set. We're just waiting for everything else to come together so we can combine it all. And as you guys know, if you are a long-time follower, I am the queen of eyeballing school. I am going to eyeball this mixture. I want half of it in here. So I'm just going to eyeball it. We're going to go back and forth until it looks about right. Give it a good mix, combine it all, and then I'm going to add in our delicious cheese sauce. And if you can hear Lucas coughing in the background, it's because he has just discovered that he can do that, and he's fine. He's just coughing because it's fun, because babies. One more good sized scoop, I think. And then that mixture here. The rest of this will be for our burritos. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Maybe one more little baby scoop. A little baby one. And just like that, with a good mix, we have mac and cheese. I'm gonna get this in a casserole dish and lightly top it with a little bit of like Mexican style cheese, the 3-blend, whatever it is. And I will pop it in my oven just to get a little crispiness on the top, and it will be 100% ready to go. All right, one for tonight and one for the freezer. I'm very excited when this luckiness turns out. I don't know why in my brain I was imagining this only coming out to being one of these, so I'm very happy that I was able to get two. My other half of the turkey mixture, I have now added my potatoes. I did end up adding some more. I missed her, but somebody got a new toy today, so she's very excited. Anyways, I added some more salt and pepper to this mixture just because potatoes need a lot of salt to taste good. This has been sitting here while I was working on the mac, so it is cooler. I'm going to add in about half of this Fiesta blend. It's about a 7-ounce package, so it'll be like 3.5-ish ounces. Gonna mix that all in, and then I'm gonna load up my burritos. So I was able to get 12 burritos out of that mixture, so that's pretty exciting. They're not massive, you can see, comparative to my hand. I do have a pretty big hand for a girl, but you can tell a little better with the hand comparison. These are not massive. I am planning on doing these with some fruit, some veggie sticks, a salad, something along those lines. This will just be the quick, easy part to throw together because I normally always have like a veggie tray or fresh produce chopped up, ready to go, washed, all that fun stuff. All right, friends, so I am going to do some French toast now.
Let's go somewhere.
My toddler is wild. I'm gonna do some French toast now. Super simple. I just got that like dollar loaf from Walmart, already pre-sliced. Throwing in some milk, cinnamon, and a bunch of eggs. Whipping it up. No real measurements. We're winging it. We're winging French toast today. But I just want to have it done so it's in the freezer. And the French toast is all done. It is just cooling on my cooling rack so that I can get it into the freezer. And so isn't that first loaf of bread. So we need to get some stuff packaged up in the freezer. All right, it is banana bread time. I'm not doing anything fancy. I happen to notice right here, so I'm not even gonna dig out my banana bread recipe. I'm just gonna use Walmart's brand. It was right on the bag of the flour, so this is what we're doing. And over here, I already have mashed up 2 of my bananas. I beat up 2 eggs, and then I just put some butter in. That's what the chunks are, because the bananas and the eggs were cold. So I am going to make this nice and smooth and just keep adding the ingredients. I'll pop her in the oven. Mixed up, put it in a loaf pan or a greased loaf pan, and now we're gonna pop it in the oven, 350 for like 45 minutes. All right, my last loaf of bread came out. I think this one's looking better than my middle one. It has at least some color. Nice and soft now that it's cooled. I did kind of forget about my banana bread. I'm not going to lie. It's a little crispy, so I'm just going to shave off some of the crispy bits, but the center still feels nice and soft and good. Forgot my timer. Don't forget your timer. Hey friends, editing Katrina. I realized that this video was going to be way too long. You guys recently voted and you guys only like 15-20 minutes tops for long videos. So I chopped my freezer breakfast and lunches video in half. So there's going to be a part 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one and that you subscribe so that you can see the next one. Bye guys. I'll see you real soon.